this brouhaha between the AIG, the one representing Lagos State, and the Verydarkman. These their issues has been going on for a while, based on the investigation Verydarkman was carrying out. So above all, the allegations based on Verydarkman's facts, most of the allegation was actually peddling down on AIG, and this is not good for his reputation at that level of rank that he is. If at all what Verydarkman was saying about, pinning somebody's death on somebody's head, if it is true, I think I advise that he comes out and give his own or try to clear his name, because saying that he once stood that low to Verydarkman, and as in exchanging issues with him, exchanging words with him, that's not the point. The point remains that there is an allegation that you conspired, you pinned down the death of someone on another person's head. At least we need clarification. Nigerians need clarification, because that office you're occupying is a sensitive office. That office needs someone who is not partial. That office represents someone who is credible. Someone who is not sincere cannot handle that particular seat that you are. So I would, in my own opinion, try and clear yourself. Just clear your name, because sooner or later it might be the IG, in quote, of the Federation. But if your name is not properly cleared, if you don't come out and clear your name against all these allegations that is before the public, because all these allegations, they are all before the public. So we expect you to come and do justice to them by clearing your name. Let us watch.
All right, so AIG Jimoh, happy new month. See, today is me and you alone. I am not making any other posts, outside posts that relates to me and you and how corrupt you are and the justice system of this country, right? Like I said yesterday, I saw the invitation that was sent from Lagos, and they said I should come. I'm not coming to Lagos. I am not coming, because I can come to Lagos now and you people will pin murder on me like you did to Ahmed Tajuddin. So I'm not going to come to Lagos, right? And nobody on earth can make me go to Lagos. This is my right. I am not coming. There are a lot of police stations here in Abuja that are bigger than the police in Lagos. Yeah, we have the first headquarters here. We have FCID here. You understand? The FCID is controlled by DIG. You're an AIG. The DIG is above you. So we have other stations here. We have the IG monitoring units. They can investigate the matter. You understand? I'm not going to come to Lagos. If there was another AIG in Lagos, yeah, I would have come. But so long you're an AIG in Lagos, any police invitation from Lagos, I would not accept it. Maybe if you leave that office tomorrow, they call me for the case, invite me, quite all right, I'm going to come. You understand? This is the Nigerian police force. Nobody's above the law. But in this one, for my safety, so that when I no go pin murder on me, say I unalive somebody, or put drugs in my bag, because the police in Lagos, if Jimoh can do this to Ahmed Tajuddin, then they can do worse to me. They can put drugs in my bag. Even from the airport, they can arrest me in the airport and say that I did something. Jimoh is AIG. The CP that is in charge of Lagos, the whole Lagos state, is not an AIG, he's a commissioner of police. You understand? He's a commissioner of police. Jimoh Moshood is above him. So, I beg, I'm not going to go to Lagos. Right? That's standard. That is number one. That's been established. And like I said, nobody on earth can make me go to Lagos. I am not going to Lagos. So you have a problem? There's another AIG of NCCC. You can send it there. You understand? And of course, there's no way. I've sat down, calculated. I know the person that wrote the petition. It is Arefa Korede. And Arefa Korede is on the run. He left Nigeria already. You understand? But you probably instructed him to do that because you want me in Lagos and you probably want to get my phone. So what you people want to know is you want to know how Verydarkman got the information that Verydarkman is using to expose you people. But you making a mistake. All those things are public documents at the end of the day. You understand? They are all public documents. So there's no shaking from this side. My own is that you are a corrupt policeman and the justice system of this country will be aware of it. For the interest of Nigerians and the interest of the justice system of this country, we must put this out there so that every crime in that Lagos will be investigated. And also, all the people that you have charged to court, Jimoh Moshood, when you were a CP, they should bring them back and investigate the matter. You understand? And I'll also go further to write to the Inspector General of Police that the two suspects, Bariga and Fabo, that Bariga and Fabo will be brought to Abuja because their life is no longer safe in Lagos. As I speak to you people now, Nigerians, as I speak to you now, Bariga hand is broken because of the torture. He cannot straight his hand like this because of how they've been torturing that guy, because of how they tortured him before they took him to Kirikiri Medium. You understand? Jimoh Moshood have done a lot of damage, and these are not just mere allegations. These are allegations that have proof. Do you understand? The suspects have put it in their statement, and it is there. And there's another person that died in custody. His name is David. You understand? So it is simple. Now, Nigerians don't understand how big of a matter this is. I will just break it down for you. Like I said, Jimoh Moshood and Arefa Korede. I think Arefa Korede is the owner of Bash Oil in Lekki. Arefa Korede, yeah, I might be wrong, but I think he's the owner. So anyways, Jimoh Moshood is friend to Arefa Korede. Arefa Korede and Ahmed are business rivals, right? Then Arefa Korede had a problem with Ahmed Tajuddin over a land that Ahmed refused them from selling, right? And next thing, he told his friend Jimoh Moshood, and because Ahmed Fakorede and Jimoh have also dragged the VGC land, probably, you know, they've been dragging land together. There's a voice call to that effect where Ahmed was saying that Jimoh, AIG, thinks he's going to get the land, you know. So because of this reason, they decided to work together and pin murder on him. I'm saying it with full confidence. They pin murder on him because all the investigation report says otherwise. So after this, I'm going to start with the comparison of the both investigation report. And of course, you know, Verydarkman's evidence are always very, very clear. And lastly, you see the mistake you people are making. I saw the little content creators you people got to counter me. Did you see that all of them, they've kept quiet? They went to interview the suspects, the family of the people. The family could not even tell them anything reasonable. You know, I was just looking at them. Now they are tired, you know, because they don't have facts of this case. They are just talking. All the people that have been contracted, they are too small. If you join 100 creators in this country, right, you join 100 content creators together, one post from Verydarkman is enough to just scatter them. Because Verydarkman posts with evidence, right? They post with malice. I post evidence, not malice. I can't stand for my enemy when my enemy is right. You understand? I can stand for my enemy when my... That is why in this case of Bajabia Mila, you understand? APC must go, all of us, they talk. APC no try, APC no try. But there's one thing. When that PFIPC guy came out, and then he said that I was the only person that asked the question because I don't do malice. When I criticize with an open mind. I don't do malice. I don't do sentiment. So I asked the guy a question. What did I say? I asked the PCFIPC guy, Adeyemi, I said, have you ever seen Baja face to face? He said, no. I said, have you ever spoken with Baja on the phone? He said, yes. I said, did you see him on a video call? He said, no. I said, anybody can act as Baja on the phone. Then he said, yes, he didn't wrote that out. Then privately, I told him something. I said, my brother, let me and you now ask ourselves a question. I said, do you know who Baja is? He said the chief of staff. I said the chief of staff is equivalent to the president, right? You know that? He said yes. I said because the chief of staff is the one that is the reporting officer basically. The president listens to him. I say, with the position this guy holds, do you think 400 million naira is his problem? Do you think 400 million naira is his problem? That's about 200 and something thousand dollars or $300,000. Even the whole 1 billion, even the whole 20 something billion. These people can move money in dollars. They can just carry $23 million and put it in a bag and just carry it and go. I'm not saying that human being can be greedy, but if you want to calculate and if you want to weigh the options, you will calculate properly. You understand? You think of possibilities of a crime, or if this person is capable, or if this person can be willing, or if there are other routes to commit this crime without going through the route that is being proposed, or the routes that they are using to accuse the person. This is how I do my investigation. Right? And when I do all this investigation, I always come out 100% right. I told him, I said, with the position where Badger gets, there are a lot of governors in Nigeria. He can just wake up one morning and call one and tell him that, man, the president is not happy with you. The president is not happy with you, but there are some things we can do. Just do it, come. The governor can just come and just give him $1 billion or $1 million. They can do that to get favor from Tinubu. So what am I trying to say? I don't do malice, and this is why I've been here. And this is why when I talk, if you like, back content creators and influencers, they will make videos from now till tomorrow. Verydarkman is here. They are here. There's a reason why I've been here for how many years now. Verydarkman meets his Waterloo no day. So Jimoh Moshood, as I did like this, so when I tell you, say you corrupt, there is no influencer you can get in this country that will be able to pull you out. Corruption is corruption. And for the interest of the justice system of this country, people like you should not even be in office, let alone you have a future of trying to become the Inspector General of Police. No, you can't be.
And what do you think about us brouhaha between the two, between AIG and the Verydarkman? Please drop it at the comment section. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.